Master ISF Filing. Best Practices for Risky Shipments. Welcome to our video on compliant operations and best practices for ISF filing for high-value and high-risk shipments. In the world of international trade, ensuring that your shipments comply with customs regulations is crucial for a smooth and efficient supply chain. Today, we will dive deep into the concepts of customs brokerage, customs bond, and importer security filing, ISF. So, let's get started. Firstly, let's talk about customs brokerage. When importing goods into a country, there are complex customs procedures and regulations that need to be followed. A customs broker is a professional who acts as an intermediary between importers and customs authorities, ensuring that all necessary documentation is completed accurately and customs duties are paid on time. They have a deep understanding of customs laws and regulations, which helps importers navigate through the customs clearance process smoothly. Next, let's discuss customs bonds. A customs bond is a guarantee that importers obtain from a surety company to ensure that they will comply with the customs regulations and pay any applicable duties and taxes. Essentially, it is a form of insurance that protects the government and ensures that the importer fulfills their obligations. A customs bond is required by customs authorities for high-value and high-risk shipments, providing financial security to the government in case the importer fails to meet their obligations. Now, let's move on to importer security filing, ISF. ISF is a mandatory requirement for all ocean shipments bound to the United States. It involves the submission of certain information about the cargo to the customs authorities at least 24 hours prior to loading the shipment onto a vessel. The purpose of ISF is to enhance security and facilitate risk assessment by customs authorities. By providing detailed information about the shipment, such as the contents, parties involved, and container numbers, the authorities can identify potential security risks and take necessary precautions. When it comes to high-value and high-risk shipments, it is crucial to follow best practices for ISF filing. Here are a few key points to consider. 1. Early filing. Submitting the ISF information well in advance of the deadline ensures that any potential issues or discrepancies can be identified and resolved ahead of time, preventing delays in the supply chain. 2. Accurate information. Providing accurate and complete information is essential to prevent any penalties or additional scrutiny from customs authorities. Double-checking the information before submission is highly recommended. 3. Communication. Maintaining clear and timely communication with all parties involved, such as the customs broker, shipping agent, and supplier, helps in ensuring smooth coordination and compliance with ISF requirements. 4. Risk assessment. Assessing the risk factors associated with the shipment and taking necessary security measures, such as using tamper-evident seals or secure containers, can help mitigate potential security threats. By following these best practices, importers can ensure compliance with ISF requirements and minimize the risk of penalties or delays in the customs clearance process for their high-value and high-risk shipments. In conclusion, compliant operations and best practices for ISF filing are crucial for high-value and high-risk shipments in international trade. Working with a professional customs broker, obtaining a customs bond, and adhering to ISF requirements are fundamental steps in ensuring a smooth and efficient supply chain. By following best practices for ISF filing, importers can minimize the risk of penalties, streamline their customs processes, and ultimately contribute to effective and secure international trade operations. We hope you found this video informative and useful for your understanding of compliant operations and best practices for ISF filing. Stay tuned for our upcoming videos where we dive deeper into various aspects of customs brokerage and international trade. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. See disclaimer note posted below.